Hello everyone. It's James from Men Who Are Abused. And today I want to talk about something very important. It's about men facing the facts of what has happened to them as a whole and individually over the years. And to not cry about it, but fix it. And fix themselves. Men have been for the last couple of decades feminized and emasculated down to nothing. Men have all but lost their leadership role in their home and in their lives. Men went from brawny, strapping, no-nonsense men, to men built like women, wearing skinny jeans and clothes that look like you would get them in the women's department. Men are signing on fair marriage agreements that basically gives his new wife ownership of him and his entire life, instead of doing the practical thing and getting a good lawyer to draw up a prenuptial agreement, which is way better than nothing, and will provide some protection, and make it so the man can command respect about himself and his life. But James, she said, it's not romantic to get a prenup. I have 3 things to say to you. So the heck what? Be a man for crying out loud, and stand up for yourself. But James, James, my big toe, when are you going to start being the men from back in the day that the women respected, where men wore pants that fit them, and where a handshake meant something, a man of respect and honor? You know, though, it's not all your fault, because society has been really big in shaping how today's males grow up. You can still do something about it, though. Let me ask you, what have you done to improve yourself? Have you taken a good look at yourself in the mirror lately? What type of person is looking back at you? Is it a scared, frail man that is unsure of himself and lets others manipulate him? Or are you a strong, confident, wise man that looks before he leaps, that chooses his friends carefully, and cannot be bullied out of his life principles? What type of man are you, my friend? You know, getting a prenup may not be the most romantic thing in the world, but I bet you, your wife will think twice about mistreating you, knowing she can't leave you in the street broke. Command some respect, fellas. Stop buying a woman you barely know expensive gifts you can't afford. When you do, you are saying loud and clear that you suck as a human being and can't get a woman unless you pull out your wallet. Why can't you make the woman you are with earn your love, just like a friend should earn your friendship? You need to realize, my friend, you can be hard and gentle at the same time. The Bible teaches us that we must love our wife, but she should also love us and respect us, which in most quote-unquote Christian households don't happen. You have the same thing in Christian households as you do in others. Women working all over their men like doormats, and bossing them around, and running the show how she sees fit, when the Bible is strictly against this. I bring this up because supposedly more than half of people, I believe in the neighborhood of 80%, in America say they believe in God. However, when men and women come together, they have relationships like they have no idea who God is, or what is written in the Bible that's sitting on their dresser. The book of Ephesians chapter 5, verse 33 states, "Nevertheless let every one of you in particular so love his wife even as himself, and the wife see that she reverence her husband." I have news for you, this probably isn't happening in most homes out there, even though many are sitting in church, but will go and will boss their husband around, belittle him, and mistreat him. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 13, it states, "A foolish woman is boisterous. She is simple, and knows nothing." How many men that believe in God have read this and know this information? Pick up books and read. If you believe in God, pick up a Bible and read it. It will teach you how to pick a decent partner and the types of people to keep away from. Read books regarding codependency, because most men today suffer from it so bad it's ridiculous, and I believe to be the #1 cause of men being abused by an abuser. Read books on healthy cooking and dietary habits. Read books on proper physique development and exercise. Simply put, better yourself. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 13 tells us, "Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding." Men, it's time to take responsibility for yourself and change the way you live your life for the better. Stop accepting unjust, unfair, horrible treatment just because the guy sitting in the cube next to you does. It's time for you to wake up and find out who you really are. You're not that little sissy boy that is portrayed on TV, and if you think you have fallen into the trap of being that way, it's time you work on yourself from the inside out and make yourself into a man that commands respect. And ladies, you are not off the hook. Time for you to better yourself too. The media and everything on television has fed you a big lie, and we are now all paying for it. It's time you wake up from your sleep and accept men for being men and love them for this fact. It's time we all grow and learn who we are so we can take our lives back. Let's get with the program, people. Get off your butt and just fix your problems, because like I always say, knowledge is power. The wiser we become, the better life we will lead. Until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.